The next assignment involves writing an op-ed piece, which means opposite the editorial page. Oftentimes these pieces take a position opposite what an editorial took in a news organization's website or publication. So for this assignment, I suggest you may head over to the opedproject.org, which is a sort of an effort to increase the number of women op-ed writers. So if you look at the top of their page, they talk about how many op-eds were written by women in some of the major publications in this country. And you'll see that men dominate the conversation. But the site has also got some great information about how to put together an op-ed. So I suggest you might head down to here to Tips for Op-Ed Writing and click on that. So when you put together your idea, it's very similar to an opinion piece that you'd write for an editorial. So own your expertise, they say, stay current. The perfect is the enemy of the good. Sometimes you have to write these fairly quickly to hit home on a news event that's breaking. Cultivate a flexible mind, use plain language, and respect your reader. They also have sort of a basic op-ed structure that you may want to think about. You don't have to use this for the assignment, but this might be a good way to organize it or at least get a start on some kind of outline for your opinion piece that you're going to be writing for this assignment. So they talk about evidence and a conclusion for each of the 3 points you're going to make, some kind of paragraph near the end, and then a conclusion that sometimes circles back to your lead. So again, if you go to the opedproject.org, you get an idea of some of the things that they will suggest and some other information and resources that you can use. Op-ed pieces appear all over the place, and oftentimes they're written by a news organization's columnist. Sometimes they're written by an organization or an industry or a nonprofit that wants to comment on something. So here I just pulled up 3 ones that appeared during the week I was recording this. This is by Jennifer Carlson, and she is a student in the sociology department. She's a teacher next fall and is a doctoral candidate at UC Berkeley. And so she's writing about the NRA's hidden power. So she put together an op-ed piece about this in the LA Times. Here's an op-ed piece from the Director of Legal Affairs and Policy for the National Alliance on Mental Illness, which is taking a position opposite what's going on in USA Today that the newspaper took. And here's one on the New York Times. This is a columnist that writes op-ed pieces twice a week for the publication and talking about something that's going on in China. So your assignment is to put together, take an opinion, take a position. You can do it for a real organization, which might be a good idea. So find an organization. Find a topical topic that you care about, research it, and write an op-ed piece and submit that for your next assignment. So good luck with everything, and have fun, and get to work.